In the pouring rain of a stormy night, a single dad found a lost soul, hitchhiking in despair. Unknowing she was a runaway heiress, hiding from a billionaire family's secrets, his heart opened wide. With his son's future on the line, can this single dad's courage rewrite their fates? Newport, Oregon. Rain pours, heavy and cold, slashing across Highway 101. The Pacific churns nearby, its roar drowned by the storm. Ethan Caldwell grips the wheel of his old pickup, wipers thumping fast. The headlights carve through the dark, glinting on wet asphalt. It's late, past 9. His bakery, Caldwell's Crumbs, is locked up. The day's bread sold or stashed. He's tired, bones aching from kneading dough, cleaning counters, smiling for customers. All for Noah, his 8-year-old son, asleep at home with Mrs. Perry, the neighbor. Ethan squints, leaning forward. Something's ahead. A shadow by the road. Not a sign. Not a deer. A person. Small. Hunched. Arm outstretched. A hitchhiker. In this mess, he slows, tires hissing, and rolls down the window. Rain stings his face. "Hey," he calls. "You okay?" The figure steps closer, rain-soaked, shivering. It's a girl, young, maybe mid-20s. Her dark hair clings to her cheeks, her jacket thin, useless. "I'm lost," she says, her voice hoarse, barely audible. "Can I get a ride?" Ethan hesitates. He's no stranger to helping sandwiches for the homeless, free cookies for kids, but a stranger. At night, he studies her. Her eyes are guarded, not desperate. Her hands tremble, but she stands tall, defiant against the storm. "Where you headed?" he asks. She shrugs. Water dripping from her hood. Town, anywhere dry. Ethan's gut says help. His heart says Noah needs him home. But he can't leave her here. Not like this. "Get in," he says, unlocking the door. She climbs up, dripping, her boots muddy. "Thanks," she mutters, wrapping her arms tight. Ethan grabs a flannel blanket from the back, handing it over. "Warm up," he says. She takes it, teeth chattering, and pulls it close. The truck smells of rain and yeast, the heater rattling. Ethan drives, the road curving through pines. "Name's Ethan," he says, glancing over. "I run a bakery in town." She nods, eyes on the road. "Clara," she says, soft, like it's enough. "Just Clara?" he asks, half smiling. She doesn't answer, her fingers twisting the blanket. Ethan doesn't push. Some stories stay silent. "You from around here?" He tries. She shakes her head. "No." Her voice is firm, closing the door. Ethan nods, focusing on the road. Rain lightens. The town's glow nearing. Noah's waiting. Mrs. Perry's patience thin. But Clara's here. A puzzle he can't solve yet. They pass the bakery. It's signed dark. Caldwell's Crumbs. Ethan pulls into the lot, gravel crunching. "This is me," he says. "Got a room in back. Nothing fancy, but it's dry. You can stay tonight." Clara's eyes widen, wary. "Why?" she asks, her voice sharp. Ethan shrugs. "Because it's pouring, and you look like you've had enough." She stares, searching his face. "I don't have money," she says, low. Ethan's smile is tired. "Didn't ask for any." "Stay, Clara. Just till the rain stops." She nods. Slow, like trust is a weight. Ethan leads her inside, the bakery quiet. The air smells of sugar and flour. Ovens cool. He flicks on a light, revealing a small back room, a cot, a lamp, a chipped dresser. It's not much, he says. Clara steps in, her boots leaving wet prints. It's perfect, she whispers, her voice breaking. Ethan grabs a towel from a shelf, handing it over. Dry off. I'll heat some soup. She blinks, surprised. You don't have to. He meets her gaze. I know, but I'm doing it. Ethan steps out, locking the front door. The soup's left over. Chicken noodle, made for Noah's lunch. He warms it, the pot hissing. Clara sits on the cot, towel around her shoulders, blanket tight. Her eyes roam, taking in the room, the bakery beyond. You live here? She asks. Soft. Ethan shakes his head, stirring. No, house is a mile off. This is just extra. She nods, like she understands running on fumes. He brings the soup, steaming, with a chunk of day-old bread. Eat, he says, setting it on the dresser. Clara takes it, her hands steadier now. Thank you, she says, her voice warmer. Ethan leans against the doorframe. Get some rest. I'll be back in the morning. She pauses, spoon mid-air. You're leaving. Ethan nods. My kid, Noah. He's waiting. Clara's eyes soften. You're a dad. Ethan's smile is real now. Yeah, best job I got. He heads out. Rain lighter, but steady. The drive home is quick. His mind on Clara. Who is she? Not homeless. Not quite. Her voice, her posture, they hint at something more. But her fear, her silence, they're real. Ethan pulls into his driveway. The house small, weathered. Mrs. Perry's on the couch, knitting. Noah's asleep. She says, standing. You're late. Ethan nods. Guilty. Had to help someone. Thanks. Mrs. Perry. She waves it off. Heading out. Ethan checks on Noah. Curled in bed. His dinosaur lamp glowing. His son's face. Peaceful. Eases the day's weight. But Clara's there. In his thoughts. Why is she running? From what? He sits, rubbing his face. The bakery's his life. His anchor. Taking in a stranger. It's a risk. For Noah. For him. But he can't shake her eyes. Pleading in the rain. He's not turning back. Morning comes. Gray and damp. Ethan's up early. Noah bouncing around. Can I come to the bakery? He asks. Cereal bowl empty. Ethan ruffles his hair. Sure. Buddy, gotta help her today. 2. Noah's eyes light up. Who? Ethan smiles. Vague. You'll see. They drive over. Noah chattering about school. Dinosaurs. The rain. Ethan listens. But his mind's on Clara. Is she still there? Or gone? Like a ghost. The bakery's quiet. The sign's still dark. Ethan unlocks the door. Noah darting inside. Clara. Ethan calls. Soft. She's there. In the back room. Folding the blanket. Her hair's dry. Pulled back. Her face less pale. Morning. She says. Her voice steady. Noah peeks in. Curious. Hi. He says. Waving. I'm Noah. Clara kneels. Her smile small but warm. Hey. Noah. I'm Clara. Noah grins. You like cookies? Dad makes the best. Ethan watches, his heart easing. Noah's joy. Clara's gentleness, it fits. Somehow. You sleep okay? He asks. Clara nods. Best in weeks. Her eyes hold his. Grateful but guarded. Ethan clears his throat. Got work to do. You want breakfast? Clara stands. I can help. Clean. Maybe. I'm good with that. Ethan hesitates. You don't owe me. She meets his gaze. Firm. I want to. Please. He nods, pointing to a broom. Floors could use it. Clara starts. Her movement's sure, like she's done this before. Noah grabs a rag, helping with more enthusiasm than skill. Ethan preps dough, the rhythm familiar. But Clara's presence shifts things. She's quiet, efficient, noticing details, the smudged counter, crooked sign. You've got a nice place, she says, pausing. Ethan shrugs. It's home. Sort of. She nods. Like she gets it. The morning hums. Customers trickling in. Clara stays back, avoiding eyes. But her work shows tables gleam. The air fresher. Noah chats, offering her a cookie. It's chocolate chip, he says, proud. Clara takes it, her smile real. Thanks. Noah. Ethan watches, torn. She's good with his son. Good here. But those eyes, that silence, they hide something big. His phone buzzes. A news alert. Habit makes him glance. Wentworth heiress still missing. Isabel Wentworth vanishes amid family feud. And a photo loads. Grainy but clear. Dark hair. Sharp eyes. Ethan's breath catches. It's Clara. Or Isabel. Billionaire's daughter. Gone 6 months. Worth billions. He stares. Heart racing. She's here. Sweeping his floor. Eating his son's cookie. Why? What's she running from? Ethan pockets the phone. His mind spinning. Confront her. Call someone. No. Not yet. Noah's laughter echoes. Clara's smile soft as she listens. She's not just an heiress. She's Clara, the girl he pulled from the rain. But secrets like hers, they don't stay buried. Trouble's coming. He feels it. For now, he'll watch. Wait. Protect. Because Noah's heart, his heart, they're already hers. The rain's eased, leaving a damp chill over the coastal town. Caldwell's Crumbs hums with morning life, the scent of fresh bread mingling with sea salt air. Ethan Caldwell needs dough, his hands steady but his mind racing. Clara, or Isabel Wentworth, moves through the bakery, a quiet presence. She wipes tables, stacks cups, her dark hair tied back, her eyes avoiding his. Noah, 8 and boundless, darts around, helping with a rag, his chatter filling the silence. Ethan's phone, tucked in his pocket, burns with that news alert. Wentworth heiress missing, her face, her secret, right here in his shop. Ethan glances at Clara. She's sweeping. Her movements precise, almost too polished for someone claiming to be a drifter. Billionaires don't sweep floors. Don't eat day-old bread. Don't look at Noah with that soft, sad smile. But she does. Ethan's gut twists. He wants to ask, to demand answers. Who is she? Really? Why is she running? But Noah's laughter stops him. His son's already claimed her. His small world brighter with her here. Ethan can't risk that light. Not yet. Dad, can Clara make cookies with me? Noah asks, tugging Ethan's apron. Ethan forces a smile. If she wants. Buddy. Clara looks up, her broom pausing. Cookies sound fun, she says, her voice warm but guarded. Noah beams, racing to grab flour. Ethan meets her gaze. Brief but heavy. You don't have to, he says. Low. Clara shrugs. A faint smile. I want to. She joins Noah at the counter, her hands clumsy with the dough but willing. Ethan watches, torn. She fits here, somehow, but billionaires don't fit in places like this. The morning rush hits, locals streaming in, fishermen, retirees, a few tourists braving the drizzle. Clara stays back, clearing plates, avoiding eyes. Ethan serves, his smile automatic, but his thoughts churn. The Wentworth name, New York. Skyscrapers. Power. He's read the headlines. Family feuds. Corporate games. A daughter gone. Why Newport? Why his bakery? He catches Clara's eye. Her face unreadable. She's hiding. But from what? Trouble's close. He feels it. By noon, the crowd thins. Noah's at school, dropped off by Mrs. Perry. Ethan and Clara cleaned. The bakery quiet. You're good at this, Ethan says, wiping the counter. Clara pauses, sponge in hand. At what? Ethan gestures. This, the shop. You notice things smudges, crooked signs. Most don't. Clara's lips twitch. Not quite a smile. I like fixing things. Makes me feel useful. Her voice catches. A crack in her wall. Ethan nods. Careful. You're more than useful. Clara. She stiffens, her eyes flicking to the door. Don't say that, she murmurs. Ethan frowns. Why not? Clara sets the sponge down, her hands trembling. Because it's not true. Not yet. She turns away, busying herself with cups. Ethan wants to push, to ask about Isabel, the billions, the truth. But her fear, it's real. He lets it go. For now, the afternoon drags, rain tapping the windows. Clara reorganizes the pantry, her focus intense, like she's building a shield. Ethan preps for tomorrow, his hands shaping loaves. His phone buzzes a text from Mrs. Perry. Man at Noah's school, asking about you. Said he's a friend. I didn't buy it. Ethan's blood runs cold. He glances at Clara, stacking cans. Clara, he says, his voice low. We need to talk. She freezes, her back to him. About what? Ethan steps closer, his phone in hand. Someone's asking questions. At Noah's school, Clara turns, her face pale. What kind? Ethan's eyes narrow. The kind that means trouble. You know why. Her breath catches, her eyes searching his. I don't, but her voice wavers. A lie too thin to hold. Ethan sets the phone down, his voice firm. I saw the news. Clara. Isabel Wentworth. That's you. The air shifts, heavy with truth. Clara's hands grip the counter, her knuckles white. How long have you known? She whispers. Ethan crosses his arms. Since yesterday. You gonna tell me why you're here? Sweeping my floor. When you're worth billions. Clara's eyes glisten, but she doesn't break. I'm not her, she says. Low. Not anymore. Ethan steps closer. Then who are you? Because Noah's in this now. I need the truth. Clara sinks onto a stool, her shoulders sagging. I ran, she says, her voice raw. 6 months ago. From New York. My family. Everything. Ethan listens, his skepticism fading. Why? Clara's laugh is bitter. You ever feel like your life's not yours? My father, Edward Wentworth. He owns people, me included. The company, the money, it's a cage. Then the feud started. My uncle, the board. They wanted me out. I was collateral. Her voice breaks. A wound exposed. Ethan leans against the counter. Processing. So you left. Clara nods. Her eyes distant. Took cash. Ditched my phone. My name became Clara. Worked diners. Motels. Anywhere they didn't ask questions. I was free. Ethan. For the first time, she pauses. Her fingers tracing the counter. But it's hard. Lonely. That night, in the rain. I was done. Then you stopped. Ethan's chest tightens. You were giving up. Clara shakes her head. Not quite. Just tired. You saved me. The bakery's quiet. Rain drumming soft. Ethan studies her. Her story fits the guarded eyes. The polished hands that don't match her story. But heiresses don't vanish without a trace. Your family, he says. They're looking for you. Clara's face hardens. They want Isabel, the asset, not me. If they find me, I'm back in that cage. Ethan frowns. And Noah. Me. What happens when they come here? Clara's eyes meet his. Fierce. I'll leave. Today, I won't let you get hurt. Ethan's on his feet. Not happening. You're not running. Not like this. Clara stands. Her voice urgent. You don't understand. My father's men. They'll tear through your life. Your shop. Noah's school. Ethan cuts her off. His voice steady. Let him try. I've faced worse. He means it. Grief. Debt. Nights wondering if Noah's okay. A billionaire's goons. Just another fight. Clara stares. Her fight fading. Why do you care? She asks. Soft. Ethan shrugs. Because Noah likes you. And because I do, too. The words hang. Raw and real. Clara's eyes soften. But worry lingers. You're too good. Ethan. He shakes his head. Just stubborn. Now, what's the plan? Clara hesitates. Her hands twisting. I don't know. Keep moving. Maybe stay low. Ethan crosses his arms. Or stay. Fight. You're not alone anymore. Clara's wall cracks. Just a fraction. You don't know what you're saying, she murmurs. Ethan meets her gaze. Try me. Noah bursts in. School bag swinging. Dad. Clara. He shouts, hugging her. Clara kneels. Her smile shaky but warm. Hey, kiddo. Ethan watches. His heart torn. Noah's joy. Clara's fear. They're tangled now. How was school? He asks, ruffling Noah's hair. Noah grins. Awesome. Can Clara stay for dinner? Ethan glances at Clara, her eyes uncertain. If she wants, he says. Clara nods. Slow, I'd like that. They close the bakery. The day's work done. Ethan cooks spaghetti. Simple but hearty. Noah chatters. Clara listening. Her smile growing. The house feels full. Alive. Like it hasn't since before. But Ethan's phone buzzes. A news update. Wentworth search intensifies. New leads in Oregon. So his stomach drops. He shows Clara, her face grim. They're close, she says. Low. Ethan nods. Then we get ready. Evening settles. Noah asleep. His dinosaur lamp glowing. Ethan and Clara sit. The kitchen quiet. "Who's after you?" Ethan asks. Clara's voice is low. "My father's lawyer, Victor Crane. Private investigators. Maybe security. They won't hurt me. They'll just take me back." Ethan frowns. "And Noah?" "Me." Clara's eyes darken. "They'll dig. Your debts. Your past. Anything to pressure you." Ethan's jaw tightens. "I've got nothing to hide." Clara's voice is soft. "You've got Noah." That's enough. The words hit hard. Ethan thinks of Noah's drawings, his trust in Clara. "Then we outsmart them," he says. "You know how they think. Tell me." Clara nods. Slow. Victor's smooth. Bribes. Threats. Media leaks. "He'll offer you money to turn me in." Ethan snorts. "He can try. I don't sell out." Clara's smile is small. Real. "I believe you." Ethan leans forward. "What do they want?" "Really?" Clara's voice hardens. "Control. My father needs me to sign papers. Keep the company his. Without me, it's a mess." Ethan processes this. "So your leverage." Clara nods. "Always have been." Her voice catches. "A lifetime of wait." Ethan's hand brushes hers. Brief but warm. "Not here." "Here. You're Clara." Her eyes glisten. But she pulls back. "I can't stay." "Ethan." "Not if it risks Noah." Ethan's voice is firm. "We'll figure it out. Together." Clara stares, her guard crumbling. "Why trust me?" Ethan meets her gaze. "Because I see you, not the heiress. You." Morning comes. Gray and heavy. Ethan's up. Noah at school. Clara's in the bakery, scrubbing ovens. Her focus fierce. Ethan watches. His heart split. She's part of this place, part of them. But the news plays low on the radio. Wentworth heiress spotted in Pacific Northwest. Ethan turns it off, his jaw tight. They're circling. He tells Clara. She nods. Her hands still. "I'm sorry." Ethan waves it off. "Not your fault. But we need a move." Clara pauses, her eyes distant. "I could leave. Tonight. Draw them away." Ethan's on his feet. "No. You run. They'll still come for us. We need leverage." Clara frowns. "Like what?" Ethan's mind races. "Something they don't want out. Your family's secrets." Clara's eyes widen. "There's files in New York. Proof my father's dirty tax evasion. Bribes." Ethan nods. "Can you get them?" Clara hesitates. "Maybe, but it's risky." Ethan's voice is steady, so staying still. A knock interrupts. Sharp. Ethan peers out. A man, suit too sleek for Newport, stands at the door. "Mr. Caldwell." He calls, his voice smooth. Ethan's pulse spikes. "Stay back." He tells Clara. Low. She ducks behind the counter, her breath shallow. Ethan opens the door a crack. "Who are you?" The man smiles. "Cold. A friend. We need to talk about your guest." Ethan's grip tightens. "Wrong place," he says, shutting the door. The man doesn't move, his eyes locked on Ethan's. Clara's voice is a whisper. "That's Victor's man." Ethan nods, his mind racing. "We're out of time." He grabs his keys. Clara's bag, back door. Now, they slip out. The alley damp. The man's footsteps echoing. Ethan's truck waits, engine roaring as they peel out. Clara's hands shake, her eyes on the mirror. "They'll find us," she says, Ethan's voice is grim. Not today. They head to Mrs. Perry's. Noah's safe but curious. What's wrong? He asks, hugging Clara. Ethan kneels, his voice calm. Just a quick trip. Buddy, stay with Mrs. Perry. Noah nods, trusting. Clara's eyes glisten, guilt heavy. I'm sorry, she whispers. Ethan squeezes her hand. We'll fix this. They drive, the coast blurring. A plan forming. New York. The files. A fight for freedom. But Ethan's phone buzzes. A text from an unknown number. We know she's with you. Name your price. It. Ethan deletes it. His jaw set. Clara's eyes meet his. Fierce. Don't, she says. Ethan nods. Never. The road stretches. Rain returning. Soft but steady. Clara's here. Noah's safe, but the Wentworths are closing in. Ethan's in deep, deeper than he planned. But for Clara, for Noah, he'll face whatever comes. Because some secrets, some people are worth the fight. The rain's back. A steady drizzle cloaking the coastal town in gray. Ethan Caldwell's pickup rumbles along a back road, tires splashing through puddles. Clara, Isabel Wentworth, sits beside him, her hands clasped tight, eyes scanning the rearview mirror. The bakeries behind them, along with that man in the sleek suit, Victor's man. His cold smile burned into Ethan's mind. Noah's safe with Mrs. Bustow Perry. But Ethan's heart pounds. That text. We know she's with you. Name your price. So, it's a threat. A promise. The Wentworths are closing in. Ethan glances at Clara. Her face is pale, her jaw set. You okay? He asks, his voice low. She nods. Quick. Unconvincing. Just thinking. Ethan's grip tightens on the wheel. About what? Clara's eyes flick to him, guarded but softening. You, Noah. This mess I've dragged you into. Ethan shakes his head. You didn't drag me. I chose this. Clara's laugh is soft, bitter. You shouldn't have. You don't know them. Ethan's voice is firm. Then tell me, who are we up against? Clara takes a breath, her voice low. My father, Edward Wentworth. He's ruthless, controls Wentworth Enterprises real estate, tech, politics. Victor Crane, his lawyer, does the dirty work. They've got money. People reach if they want me back. They'll burn through anything in their way. Ethan's stomach twists, including us. Clara nods, her eyes dark. Especially us. Noah's your weakness. They'll use him. Ethan's jaw clenches. They try. They'll regret it. The truck hums. The road winding through pines. Ethan's mind races. He's no hero, just a baker. A dad. But Clara's here. Her fear real. Her fight his now. Where are we going? Clara asks, breaking the silence. Ethan exhales. My buddy, Sam, runs a fishing boat, lives off the grid. We'll lie low, figure out next steps. Clara frowns. And Noah. Ethan's voice softens. He's safe. Mrs. Perry's tough. Sam will check on him. Clara nods, but guilt shadows her face. I'm sorry. Ethan. He meets her gaze. Stop saying that. We're in this together. They drive, the coast fading behind. Sam's place is an hour north, a weathered cabin by Yakina Bay. Ethan's known him since high school. Sam's gruff, loyal, the kind who asks no questions but sees everything. The rain thickens. Wipers thumping. Clara's quiet, her fingers tracing the window's fog. What's in those files? Ethan asks, his voice cutting through. The ones in New York. Clara's eyes sharpen. Proof. My father's bribes senators, regulators, tax evasion, shell companies. It's enough to sink him. Ethan whistles. Low. And you? Clara's voice hardens. I signed things. Didn't know what they were. If I go back, I'm complicit. Or worse. Silenced. Ethan's chest tightens. So we get the files. Expose him. Clara shakes her head. It's not that simple. They're in a safe. Wentworth Tower. Security's tight cameras. Guards. Codes. Ethan's voice is steady. You know the codes. Clara nods. Reluctant. Maybe. If they haven't changed. Ethan's jaw sets. Then we go. For you. For Noah. Clara stares. Her eyes wide. You'd do that. Risk everything. Ethan shrugs. His smile faint. Noah needs a world where people do what's right. You're fighting for that. So am I. Clara's eyes glisten, but she blinks it away. You're crazy. Ethan Caldwell. He chuckles. Soft. Maybe. But I'm not letting you run alone. The cabin looms, tucked among cedars. Its lights dim. Sam's there, a bear of a man, his beard flecked with gray. You look like hell, he says, eyeing Ethan. Thanks, Ethan mutters, helping Clara out. Sam glances at her, his gaze sharp. This, the trouble. Ethan nods. Clara. She's with me. Sam grunts, waving them in. Hope you know what you're doing. Caldwell. Inside, the cabin's warm. Cluttered nets. Maps. A wood stove crackling. Sam pours coffee. Black and strong. What's the deal? He asks. Blunt. Ethan glances at Clara. Her nod slight. Her family's after her. Ethan says. Powerful people. We need a place to think. Sam's eyes narrow. How powerful. Clara speaks. Her voice steady. Enough to ruin lives. Sam leans back, studying her. You got a plan? Ethan nods. Working on it. Sam points to a loft. Sleep there. I'll watch the road. Ethan claps his shoulder. Thanks. Man. Sam grunts. Don't thank me yet. Trouble follows her. Clara flinches, but says nothing. Ethan leads her up. The loft small. A mattress and blankets. Rest, he says. Clara sits, her hands clasped. I can't. Not with them out there. Ethan kneels, his voice soft. You're safe here. For now. Clara's eyes meet his. Raw. Why do you keep helping me? Ethan's smile is tired because it's right. And because Noah'd never forgive me if I didn't. She laughs. Soft. The sound easing the tension. He's special, she says. Ethan nods. He is. And he sees you, Clara. Not whoever you were. Clara's eyes glisten. Isabel, she whispers. That's my name. Ethan nods. The truth settling. Isabel. It suits you. Her smile is small, real. Clara's easier. Ethan chuckles. Clara it is. Night falls. The cabin quiet, but for the fire's crackle. Ethan lies awake. Clara's breathing soft nearby. His phone's off. No signal here. Good. No texts. No threats. But his mind races. New York. Files. Billionaires. They're out of his league. Yet Clara's fight. It's his now. Noah's laughter. Her smile, they're worth it. He closes his eyes. Sleep pulling, but not deep. Morning breaks. Mist rising off the bay. Sam's up. Coffee brewing. Clara's in the kitchen, washing mugs. Her movements careful, like she's proving her place. She's handy, Sam says, nodding her way. Ethan smiles. Faint. Yeah, she's something. Sam's voice lowers. Trouble's coming. Ethan, you ready? Ethan's jaw sets. Have to be. Sam claps his back. For Noah. Ethan nods. For Noah. Clara joins them. Her eyes clearer. I've been thinking, she says. Low. The files. We need a way in. I know someone, a former assistant. Lena. She might help. Ethan frowns. Can you trust her? Clara hesitates. Maybe. She hated my father. Ethan nods. How do we reach her? Clara's voice is grim. Burner phone. I've got her number. Sam tosses one over. Use it, but keep it short. Clara dials. Her hands steady. Lena, it's me. I need you. The call's brief. Lena's voice faint but urgent. She'll meet us. Clara says, hanging up. Portland. Tomorrow. Ethan's eyes narrow. It's a risk. Clara nods. Everything is... Sam grunts. I'll drive you halfway. Rest is on you. Ethan nods. Grateful. What about Noah? Clara's voice softens. He needs you safe. Ethan's throat tightens. He needs us both. They plans. The cabin, a fortress for now. Ethan calls Mrs. Perry. Noah's voice bright. Dad. Is Clara there? Ethan smiles. Pained. Yeah. Buddy. She's okay. Noah's voice drops. Don't let her go. Okay. Ethan's heart aches. I won't. Promise. He hangs up. His resolve steel. Clara watches. Guilt heavy. He's too good, she says. Ethan nods. He is. That's why we fight. Afternoon brings chores. Sam's nets need mending. The cabin's roof patched. Clara helps. Her hands quick. Learning fast. Ethan watches. Impressed? You're no heiress out here, he says, half joking. Clara's smile is wry. Good. I never wanted to be. Her voice catches. A truth laid bare. Ethan pauses. Hammer in hand. What did you want? Clara's eyes meet his. Soft. This. A life. Something real. Ethan nods. Understanding. You're building it. Evening falls. The bay glinting under fading light. They eat fish stew. Sam's recipe. Hearty and warm. Clara's quiet. Her mind on tomorrow. Ethan's phone. Now with a signal. Buzzes. A voicemail. Unknown number. Mr. Caldwell. Victor Crane's voice. Smooth and cold. You're sheltering a fugitive. Bring her to us, or we visit your son. Ethan's blood runs cold. He plays it for Clara. Her face grim. They're not bluffing, she says. Low. Ethan's voice is steel. Neither am I. Sam overhears, his eyes narrowing. They know you're here. Clara shakes her head. Not yet, but they're close. Ethan paces, his mind racing. We move tonight. Get to Portland. Meet Lena. Clara nods, her hands trembling. And if it's a trap, Ethan meets her gaze. We'll handle it. Sam tosses him a knife. Small but sharp. Just in case. Ethan pockets it, his heart heavy. Noah's face, Clara's fear they drive him. They pack. Quick and quiet. Sam's truck waits. Engine idling. I'll check on Noah, he says. Gruff. Ethan claps his shoulder. Thanks, Sam. Clara hesitates. Her eyes on the cabin. You've done too much, she says. Soft. Sam shrugs. Ethan's family. You're his fight. That's enough. Clara's eyes glisten, but she nods, climbing in. Ethan follows, the night swallowing them. The road to Portland's dark. Rain slicked. Clara's quiet, her hands clasped. Lena's risky. She says, Lo, she could sell us out. Ethan nods. We'll be ready. Clara's voice softens. You're too good. Ethan. He shakes his head. Just a dad. Noah needs me to do this. Clara's hand brushes his. Brief but warm. He's lucky. Ethan's smile is faint. We'll see. Portland looms. Its lights cutting through the drizzle. Lena's meeting them at a diner, a quiet spot off the highway. Ethan parks, his eyes scanning. Stay sharp, he says. Clara nods, her hood up. The diner's warm. Neon buzzing. Lena's there, mid-30s, sharp-eyed, nervous. Isabel, she says, standing. Clara shakes her head. Clara, sit. Lena does, her hands fidgeting. You're insane. Coming here, she says. Low. Clara's voice is steel. I need those files. Can you get me in? Lena hesitates, her eyes flicking to Ethan. Who's he? Clara's voice is firm. A friend. The only one I trust. Ethan's chest warms, but he stays silent. Lena sighs. The safe's still there. Codes might work, but security's tighter since you left. Clara nods. Can you get us in? Lena's jaw tightens. Maybe. Tomorrow night. Service entrance. Ethan speaks. Low. What's the catch? Lena's eyes narrow. No catch. I owe her. Edward's a snake. Clara nods. Wary. Tomorrow. Then. They leave, the diner fading behind. Ethan's truck hums. Portland's streets quiet. You trust her? He asks. Clara's voice is grim. Not really, but she's all we've got. Ethan nods, his mind spinning. New York. A safe. A billionaire's secrets. It's a world away from his bakery. Noah's drawings. But Clara's fight, it's his now. We'll get through this, he says, his voice steady. Clara's eyes meet his. Soft. I believe you. A motel beckons. Cheap and dim. Ethan pays cash. No questions. The room's small. 2 beds. A flickering lamp. Clara sits, her bag clutched tight. What if we fail? She asks. Low. Ethan kneels, his voice firm. We won't. For Noah. Clara's smile is faint. Real. For Noah. Ethan's hand brushes hers. A spark in the dark. Trouble's close. But so are they. Tomorrow. Portland. Lena. A chance at freedom. But Victor's out there. Watching. Waiting. And Ethan knows. Deep down. This fight's just begun. The city hums under a damp dawn. Its skyline blurred by mist. Ethan Caldwell's pickup idles outside a rundown motel, the neon sign buzzing faintly. Inside, Clara sits on the edge of a sagging bed, her hands clasped, eyes fixed on the floor. Her real name, Isabel Wentworth, hangs heavy. A truth that's changed everything. Ethan leans against the wall, his arms crossed. his mind racing. Tonight, they'll meet Lena at a diner, hoping she can get them into Wentworth Tower for those files, proof of Edward Wentworth's crimes. But Ethan's gut churns. Lena's a risk. Victor Crane's men are close. And Noah, his son, is a target. Ethan checks his watch. 6, eh? We should move, he says, his voice low. Clara nods, grabbing her bag. Her face is pale, but her eyes are sharp, determined. Lena's our shot, she says, soft. If she's lying, we're done. Ethan meets her gaze. Then we stay sharp. You know her. Watch for tells. Clara's lips twitch. Not quite a smile. You sound like you've done this before. Ethan shrugs, his smile faint. Noah watches too many spy movies. Rubs off. They slip out, the motel fading behind. Portland's waking. Traffic stirring. Ethan drives, keeping to side streets, his eyes flicking to the mirrors. Clara's quiet, her hood up, her fingers tracing the bag's strap. What's in those files? Exactly, Ethan asks, breaking the silence. Clara's voice is low. Emails, contracts, bank records. My father bribed officials, hid millions offshore. It's enough to jail him. Ethan's jaw tightens. And you? Clara's eyes darken. I'm in them. Signed papers. Didn't know what they meant. If I'm caught, I'm leverage or worse. Ethan's grip tightens on the wheel. We'll get them first. Clara glances at him, her eyes soft. You don't have to do this. Ethan, Noah needs you. Ethan's voice is firm. He needs a world where people stand up. You're standing. So am I. Clara's breath catches, her hand brushing his arm. Brief but warm. Thank you, she whispers. Ethan nods, his heart steady. Let's just get through tonight. They park near the diner, a greasy spoon off the highway. It's mid-morning, the lot half empty. Ethan scans for Lena's car, a blue sedan. She said, nothing yet. We wait, he says, killing the engine. Clara nods, her eyes on the door. She'll show. She hates my father. Ethan frowns, enough to risk her neck. Clara's voice is grim. I hope so. They sit, the truck quiet. Tension thick. Ethan's phone's off. No signal to trace. Sam's watching Noah, but Ethan's chest aches. His son's voice, his promise, don't let her go. It drives him. Lena arrives, her sedan pulling in slow. She's alone, her face tight, her eyes darting. Ethan and Clara step out, hoods up, blending into the drizzle. The diner's warm, smelling of coffee and bacon. Lena's at a corner booth, her hands wrapped around a mug. Isabel, she says, standing. Clara shakes her head. Clara, sit, Lena does, her eyes flicking to Ethan. You trust him. Clara's voice is steady, more than I trust you. Ethan stays silent, his eyes on Lena's hands. Her posture, she's nervous, but not jumpy. Yet, you're crazy. Coming here, Lena says. Low. Victor's men are everywhere. Clara leans forward. Then we move fast. The safe. Can you get us in? Lena's jaw tightens. Maybe service entrance. Midnight. Codes might still work. Ethan speaks, his voice low. Might. Lena glares. Things change. Edward's paranoid since you bolted. Clara's eyes narrow. You owe me. Lena. You know why? Lena flinches, her eyes dropping. Yeah, I do. Ethan watches, his gut uneasy. "What's in it for you?" he asks. Lena's smile is thin. "Freedom. Edward's got dirt on me." "Two. Those files clear us both." Clara nods. Wary. "Midnight." "Then, don't screw this up." Lena stands. Her voice sharp. "Don't get caught." She leaves, her Sedan vanishing into the mist. Ethan exhales, his eyes on Clara. "She's scared," he says. Clara nods. "She should be." They spend the day low, moving between coffee shops, avoiding cameras. Clara's quiet, her mind on the tower. The safe. Her father. Ethan checks in with Sam Noah's fine, drawing dinosaurs, asking for Clara. "He's okay," Ethan tells her, his voice soft. Clara's eyes glisten. "He's too good for this," she says. Ethan's hand finds hers, brief but firm. "So are you?" Her smile is small, real. "You're stubborn." Ethan Caldwell. He chuckles. "Guilty." Night falls. Portland's lights cutting through the drizzle. Ethan and Clara park blocks from Wentworth Tower, a glass giant downtown. Its windows gleam, cold and unyielding. Clara's hood is up, her face half hidden. Service entrance is back. She says, "Low, follow me." Ethan nods, his heart pounding. He's no thief, no spy, just a dad, a baker. But for Clara, for Noah's, he's here, knife in his pocket. Sam's gift. They slip through an alley, the tower looming, the service doors unmarked, a keypad glowing. Clara punches in a code, her fingers steady. The lock clicks, the door swinging open. Still works. She whispers. Ethan follows, the air inside cool, sterile. A hallway stretches, dim and silent. Clara moves fast, her steps sure. She's Isabel now, the heiress who knows this place. Ethan's out of his depth, but he keeps up, his eyes scanning. They reach a stairwell, climbing to the 30th floor. Clara's breathing steady, her focus razor sharp. "Safes in my old office," she says. "Low. No guards this late. But cameras." Ethan nods, his voice a whisper. "Plan." Clara's eyes flick to him. "Move fast. Stay low. If we're seen, run." Ethan's jaw sets. Got it. The stairwell's quiet, but Ethan's pulse roars. Trouble's close. He feels it. The office is dark, sleek, a ghost of Clara's past. Her desk looms, a safe hidden behind a panel. She kneels, her fingers flying over the keypad. "Come on," she mutters, the lock beeping. It opens, a flash drive inside, small but heavy with truth. "Got it," she says, pocketing it. Ethan's about to speak when footsteps echo, sharp and close. "Isabel," a voice calls. Smooth, cold. Ethan's blood chills. Victor Crane. He steps from the shadows. Suit crisp, smile sharper. Two men flank him. Broad, silent, predictable. Victor says, his eyes on Clara. Hand it over. Clara stands, her hand on the drive. "Go to hell," she says, her voice steel. Victor laughs. Low, bold. "But you're out of moves." Ethan steps forward, his voice steady. "She's not alone." Victor's gaze flicks to him, amused. The baker. "Cute. Stay out of this." Caldwell. "You're way over your head." Ethan's fists clench. "Try me." Victor sighs, nodding to his men. They move, fast. Ethan ducks a swing, his elbow cracking one man's nose. Clara grabs a paperweight, smashing it into the second's arm. The fight's quick, messy. Ethan's knuckles bleed, but the men are down. Groaning, Victor pulls a gun. Small, sleek. Enough, he says, his voice ice. Clara freezes, her eyes on the barrel. Ethan steps between them, his voice calm. You won't shoot. Too loud. Too messy. Victor's smile falters, but the gun stays steady. Give me the drive, Isabel, or I dig into your friend. His bakery. His kids' school. Easy leverage. Clara's face hardens. You're pathetic, she says, her voice shaking. Ethan stalls, his mind racing. What's on it? He asks. Victor smirks. Edward's sins. Bribes. Fraud. Enough to bury him. And you, Isabel. Clara's eyes flash. You're in those files, too. Victor. You're done. The standoff holds. Seconds stretching. Then, a siren wails outside. Faint but growing. Victor flinches, his gun dipping. Ethan lunges. Tackling him, the gun skids across the floor. Clara grabs it, her hands unsteady. Stay down, she says, her voice raw. Victor glares, pinned. Ethan ties his hands with a cord, his heart pounding. Cops, he asks Clara. She shakes her head. No idea. But we moved. They drag Victor to a closet, locking him in. His men stir, but they're out. Clara pockets the gun, her face pale. We got it, she says, holding the drive. Ethan nods, but the sirens grow louder. Out the back, he says. They run. The stairwell echoing, 30 floors down. Breaths ragged. The alley's dark. Rain swirling. Ethan's truck waits. A lifeline. They climb in, peeling out as lights flash nearby. Portland blurs past. Clara clutching the drive. That was too close, she says, her voice trembling. Ethan's jaw tightens. They knew we'd come. Lena. Clara's eyes darken. Maybe, or they tracked us. Ethan weaves through traffic, his mind spinning. Victor's threat, Noah. The bakery, it lingers. What now? He asks. Clara's voice is steel. We copy the files. Send them to the press. My father can't touch us then. Ethan nods, doubt gnawing. Can they outrun a billionaire? They ditch the truck at a gas station, switching to a bus. Anonymity's their shield. Clara's hood stays up, her eyes scanning. Ethan's burner buzzes Sam. Noah's fine, he says. But a guy came by, asked about you. I sent him packing. Ethan's stomach drops. Keep him close, he says. Sam's voice is grim. Always. Ethan hangs up, his heart heavy. Noah's safe, for now, but the net's tightening. A new motel, dim and stale, takes their cash. Clara sets up her laptop, a backup from her bag. She plugs in the drive, her fingers flying. It's encrypted, she says. Give me time. Ethan paces, his eyes on the window. Rain falls. Relentless. What's in those files? Really? He asks. Clara pauses, her voice low. Proof my father bought judges. Hid losses. It's enough to end him. And me. If I don't play this right. Ethan stops, his eyes narrowing. You, Clara nods, not looking up. I was naive. Signed things. I'm tainted. Ethan sits, his hand brushing hers. You were trapped. You're not now. Clara meets his gaze, her eyes raw. Because of you. Ethan's voice softens. Because of you. Too. You're fighting. Her smile is faint, real. We're a team. Huh. Ethan nods, his heart full. Yeah. We are... The laptop beeps. Files decrypting. Emails. Ledgers. Recordings. Wentworth's empire. Exposed. Clara's face pales. It's worse than I thought, she says. He paid off feds. Ethan whistles. No wonder he wants you quiet. Clara copies the files. Her hands steady. We send these to the Oregonian. Anonymous. They'll break it. Ethan nods. Worry lingering. And then, Clara's voice is firm. Then I disappear. For good. Ethan's chest tightens. What about Noah? Clara's eyes glisten. He's better off without me. You both are. Ethan grabs her hand. His voice fierce. Don't say that. He needs you. He stops. The word's too big. Clara stares, her breath catching. Ethan, a knock. Sharp. Cuts through. Ethan's on his feet, knife in hand. Who is it? He calls. A voice. Muffled. Delivery. Ethan peers through the curtain. A man. Suit crisp. No package. Get down, he whispers. Clara ducks, her laptop slamming shut. Ethan opens the door a crack, his voice calm. Wrong room. The man smiles. Cold. Mr. Caldwell. We need to talk. Ethan's heart pounds. They're found. And this time, there's no running. The motel room is dim. Rain tapping the window like a restless heartbeat. Ethan Caldwell stands at the door, knife gripped tight, facing a man in a crisp suit who's no delivery guy. Clara crouches behind the bed, her laptop clutched close. The flash drive with her father's secrets bribes. Fraud. Federal payoffs burning in her pocket. The air's thick. The moment fragile. Ethan's heart pounds, but his voice stays calm. Wrong room, he says again, his eyes locked on the man's cold smile. Mr. Caldwell, the man says, smooth as glass. Let's skip the games. Isabel's with you. Hand her over, and your son stays safe. Ethan's blood runs cold. Noah's face flashes his grin, his dinosaur lamp. Nobody's here, Ethan says, stepping forward, his frame blocking the doorway. The man's smile fades, his hand twitching toward his jacket. Ethan's faster, slamming the door shut, the lock clicking. Move, he hisses, grabbing Clara's arm. They scramble, Clara stuffing the laptop into her bag. The door rattles, a fist pounding. Open it. Caldwell, the man shouts. Ethan shoves a chair against the knob, buying seconds. Window, he says, pointing. Clara hesitates, her eyes wide. They'll follow. Ethan's voice is firm. Not if we're quick. He yanks the window open. Rain rushing in. The alley's dark. Wet. Clara climbs through. Ethan behind. His boots hitting pavement hard. They run. The alley a maze of shadows. Footsteps echo behind. Relentless. Clara's breath clouds the air, her hand gripping Ethan's. This way, she gasps, darting right. Ethan follows, his mind racing. The drive, the files, they're everything. If Victor's men get them, Clara's done. So's Noah, caught in the crossfire. Ethan's chest burns, but he pushes on. Portland's pulse a drumbeat. They hit a busy street. Neon blazing. A bus idles. Doors open. Go, Ethan says, shoving Clara aboard. They collapse into seats. Heads low. As the bus lurches forward, the men burst from the alley, scanning. But the bus blends into traffic. Clara's trembling, her eyes on the window. They're not done, she whispers. Ethan's hand finds hers, steadying. Neither are we. She meets his gaze, her fear softening. You should have let me go. Ethan shakes his head. Not happening. The bus drops them near a 24-hour diner. Its lights warm against the drizzle. Ethan pays cash for coffee, the booth shielding them. Clara plugs in the laptop, her fingers flying. I'm sending the files, she says. Low, the Oregonian. Anonymous tip. It's now or never. Ethan nods, his eyes on the door. How long? Clara's jaw tightens. Minutes. If the connection holds, Ethan sips his coffee, bitter, cold. And if it doesn't, Clara's eyes darken. We're exposed. All of us. The laptop pings. Files sent. Clara exhales, her shoulders sagging. It's done, she says. Ethan's about to speak when his burner buzzes. Sam's voice, tense. Ethan. Noah's safe. But those suits hit Mrs. Tastos. Perry's. Asked about you. Her. I stalled. But they're close. Ethan's stomach drops. Keep him hidden, he says. His voice rough. Sam's firm. Always. Move fast. Ethan hangs up, his eyes meeting Clara's. They're hunting, he says. She nods, guilt etching her face. Because of me. Ethan leans forward, his voice fierce. Not your fault. We end this. Now, Clara's eyes glisten, but she nods. The files go public. My father's done, but he'll fight dirty. Ethan's jaw clenches. Let him. We've got the truth. Clara's smile is faint. Real. You're stubborn. Ethan Caldwell. He shrugs. Runs in the family. The diner's TV flickers. A news ticker catching Ethan's eye. Wentworth Enterprises rocked by leaked files. Corruption allegations surface. Clara freezes, her breath catching. It's out, she whispers. The story spreads, screens lighting up. Edward Wentworth's face flashes, stern and polished, as reporters dissect the files, bribes, offshore accounts, rigged deals. Clara's name surfaces, but as whistleblower, not culprit. Ethan watches, his heart pounding. You did it, he says. Clara shakes her head. We did it. Her hand brushes his, a spark in the chaos. But the victory's fragile. Victor's men are still out there, and Noah's not safe. Ethan's burner buzzes again. Unknown number. He answers, wary. Caldwell. Victor's voice. Sharp. Familiar. You've made a mess. But we can clean it up. Bring Isabel. We talk term. Ethan's blood boils. No deal, he says. Low. Victor laughs. Cold. Check your phone. A photo pings through Noah. At Mrs. Perry's. Playing in the yard. Ethan's vision narrows. Rage surging. You touch him. You're dead, he growls. Victor's voice is smooth. Meet us. Waterfront. Midnight. Or he's not so safe. Ethan hangs up, his hands shaking. Clara's face pales. Noah. Ethan nods, showing the photo. They're bluffing, she says, her voice wavering. Ethan's voice is steel, not taking that chance. Clara grabs his arm. Don't go. It's a trap. Ethan meets her gaze. For Noah, I'd walk into fire. Clara's eyes fill, but she nods. Then we go together. Ethan shakes his head. You stay, she cuts him off. Fierce. No. Ethan. Noah's mine. Too. We're family. The words bind them. Heavy. True. Ethan nods, his throat tight. They plan fast, meet Victor. Stall. Get to Noah. Clara texts Sam on the burner, warning him. He'll have cops nearby. She says, just in case. Ethan nods, her trust grounding him. They leave the diner. Portland alive with news of Wentworth's fall. Rain falls again. Soft. Relentless. As they head to the waterfront, the Willamette River glints under streetlights. Midnight looming. Ethan and Clara wait, hidden by warehouses, their breaths clouding. Victor arrives. Alone, his coat flapping. Caldwell. He calls, his voice echoing. Ethan steps out, Clara behind. Where's Noah? Ethan demands. Victor smiles. Thin. Safe. For now. The drive. Isabel. Hand it over. Clara's voice is cold. It's gone. Check the news. Victor's smile falters, his eyes narrowing. You think you've won. Headlights flash. An SUV pulling up. Two men step out, guns glinting. Ethan's heart races, but he stands firm. Call them off, he says. Victor shrugs. Not my call. Edward's done playing. Clara steps forward, her voice steady. It's over. Victor. The files are public. You're done. Victor laughs. Bitter. Naive. Isabel. Edward owns this city. Sirens wail. Sudden. Sharp. Sam's voice crackles through Ethan's burner. Cops incoming. Hold tight. Victor freezes, his men hesitating. Blue lights flood the waterfront. Squad cars screeching in. Sam steps out. Badge raised if favor called in. A local cop friend. Hands up. He shouts. Victor's men drop their guns. Cursing. Victor bolts. But Ethan tackles him. Pavement scraping his knees. Not this time. Ethan growls, pinning him. Clara stands, her eyes blazing. As cops cuff Victor, tell my father, she says. I'm free. The chaos settles. Victor and his men hauled away. Sam approaches, his face grim. Noah's safe, he says. At Mrs. Perry's. With my guy. Ethan exhales. Relief flooding. Thanks, Sam. Sam nods, glancing at Clara. Your trouble, he says, but there's respect in his eyes. Clara smiles. Faint. I know. Ethan pulls her close, his arm steady. We're clear, he says, but the words feel fragile. Edward's still out there, wounded but dangerous. Morning breaks. Portland buzzing with Wentworth's collapse. Edward's arrested, his empire crumbling. Clara's name trends, not as heiress, but as the woman who broke it open. Ethan and Clara drive to Newport, the truck rattling. Noah runs out, arms wide. Dad. Clara, he cries, hugging them tight. Ethan lifts him, his heart full. You okay, buddy? Noah nods, his eyes on Clara. You're staying, right? Clara kneels, her voice soft. If you'll have me. Noah's grin is answer enough. They return to the bakery. Caldwell's crumbs a haven. Clara stays, her walls gone. She's Clara now, by choice. The news fades, the town moving on. Ethan bakes, his hands steady. Noah helping with flour-dusted fingers. Clara serves. Her smile real. Her ideas, new menus. A cozy nook breathing life into the shop. Noah draws. His pictures brighter. Always 3 figures. Ethan. Him. Clara. Their family. Not by blood, but by heart. Winter comes. Rain softening to mist. Ethan expands the bakery. A small loan and Clara's planning making it work. She's no heiress here, just Clara. Rolling dough. Laughing with Noah. A local paper runs a story. Newport Bakery rises with whistleblower's touch. Clara shrugs it off. But Ethan frames it, hanging it by the counter. You're part of this, he says. Clara's eyes glisten. So are you. One evening, they walk Newport's beach. The Pacific calm. Noah skips ahead, chasing waves. Clara's hand finds Ethan's. Her fingers strong. I was lost here, she says. Quiet. You found me. Ethan squeezes her hand. We found each other. She smiles. Her eyes bright. What now? Ethan's voice is steady. We lived. Together. Clara nods. Her past a shadow. Her future theirs. The bakery thrives. Word spreading. Ethan hires a local teen. A kid with a knack for frosting. Clara balances the books. Her mind sharp but grounded. Noah's drawings cover the walls. A gallery of love. A letter arrives. No return address. You won. Isabel. Stay gone. Edward's scrawl. His last jab. Clara burns it. Ashes scattering. He's nothing, she says. Ethan's arm around her. This is everything. Spring blooms. The coast alive. Ethan proposes. Simple. By the bakery's counter. A ring from a local jeweler. Paid with their profits. Clara cries. Says yes. Noah cheers. His best man tie already picked. The wedding's small Sam's. Mrs. Perry. Bakery regulars. Noah scatters petals. His smile bright. Clara's dress is simple. Perfect. Ethan's vows are short. I choose you. Every day. Clara's are softer. You save me. Now we save each other. They move to a house by the beach. Noah's school closed. A yard for him. A shed for Ethan's tools. Clara plants herbs. Her hands learning earth. Noah's family tree grows Ethan. Clara. His mom in the stars. Edward's trial ends. His sentence long. Wentworth Enterprises is sold. Its assets scattered. Clara's trust fund. Untouched. Funds a bakery program for kids like Noah. Anonymous. She's no billionaire, just Clara. Ethan's wife. Noah's mom. A year later. The bakery's home. Noah's 9. His art-winning school prizes. Clara's pregnant. A surprise they cherish. Ethan builds a crib. His hands steady. They sit by the ocean. Noah drawing. Clara's hand on her belly. We made it, she says, her voice warm. Ethan nods, his arm around her. Yo. We did. The waves crash. Their secrets theirs. Their lessons clear. Kindness saves. Trust builds. And truth, hard-won, sets you free. Friends, what a journey. Ethan, Clara, Noah, they found home in each other. What moved you most? Their fight, their love, or Noah's heart? Let me know below. If this story warmed you, hit like, share with a friend, and subscribe for more tales that stay with you. Stay kind out there. See you in the next story.